Terapia hormonal é só para tratar sintoma de menopausa ou também é para prevenir doenças? Bom, uma coisa que eu sempre digo aqui, e eu sou uma resistência forte, é de que a gente não usa a terapia hormonal como única e exclusivamente para prevenção de doenças, principalmente cardiovascular. Vamos lá, vamos seguir aqui o raciocínio comigo? Apesar de nós sabermos que o uso da terapia hormonal pode ajudar na prevenção de doenças cardiovasculares, obviamente, quando bem colocado, bem aplicado, né, para a paciente certa, no momento certo. Apesar disso, a gente não usa essa medicação somente com este fim. Por quê? Porque nós sabemos que o estilo de vida, as questões de dieta, exercício físico, saúde mental, são primordiais e são as que realmente causam impacto. Bom, se você não está acreditando no que eu estou falando aqui, eu vou deixar com vocês a nossa principal pesquisadora em hormônios no mundo, a doutora Susan Davis, que fez um vídeo onde ela corrobora aquilo que eu sempre falo aqui e também falo para as minhas pacientes. Fica aqui comigo nesse vídeo.
I'm being increasingly asked by my patients whether estrogen will protect them against heart disease. So let's break this down. Yes, at menopause, cholesterol levels go up a bit, you get central abdominal weight gain, you sleep poorly, and your body becomes less efficient at handling glucose. Risk factors for heart disease. And yes, estrogen therapy can reverse some of these effects to some extent. However, it's important to recognize that your menopause is mapping onto your pre-existing health. So your life and health before menopause matter in terms of your long-term cardiovascular disease risk. For example, if you had gestational diabetes, that increases your cardiovascular disease risk by 45%. If you have had poor quality food intake, if you've not been exercising, and particularly if you've been a smoker, that dramatically increases your cardiovascular disease risk. Estrogen at menopause is not going to reverse these factors. In addition, as we age, things happen like blood pressure goes up, increased risk of type 2 diabetes, sometimes we exercise less, and again, risk factors for cardiovascular disease. So, estrogen may affect some risk factors slightly, but it's a drop in the ocean compared to doing things like making sure your blood pressure is within the normal range, stopping smoking, eating properly, exercising, and even addressing issues like stress, depressive symptoms. These all feed into our overall cardiovascular disease risk. Now, this does not detract from the fact that if you are sleep deprived, having hot flushes and night sweats, feeling cruddy, taking estrogen will probably improve these symptoms and you may be more motivated to do positive things about your health. And that's an important factor. But the reason guidelines do not recommend estrogen for the sole reason to prevent heart disease is because the effects are minor compared to the major effects you can achieve by addressing all the other things I have just discussed.